No, no. I will not allow them together, only their togetherness is a terror to my kingdom, they must be scattered. Daughter. Yes, mother. You have assignment, and you must carry it out to the fullness. Your wish is my command, great mother. Look at this couple.
Thank you for coming into my life. I love you. I mean, you have everything a man needed in a woman. You are beautiful. You are a God-fearing woman. You can cook very well. You are hardworking. I thank God for making me have you as a wife.
Wow, I'm honored.
And together we shall make it.
They are newly married. They must not be allowed to be together. If they are allowed, is a problem to our kingdom. They are made to be great. Their children will rise to fight us, and that we must not allow to happen. Therefore you must do everything possible to separate them. We are still the rulers of this world. We will not take chances. Delay their childbearing. In that way they will scatter. No man can stand childlessness in marriage. But great mother, what if they endure till the end? You know we don't have right over their life. Their Savior is protecting them, and he will make sure they come out victorious, if they call upon him, with all their heart, and wait patiently for him. You know we can only delay them, but we can never deny them. No, no, human, don't have patience. They can't stand trials. They like running faster than their God. Watch what happens, if they get delays. But they have already made a covenant before their God, to be together till day do them apart, and they should know God will punish them if they should break the promise. Who told you? They don't know the meaning of the vow, neither do they have fear of God. Their God allow them do as they please. That is why they think he can never punish them. They are the only creature that does not know their Creator. Okay, great mother, I will see it happen. Dear, I will name our first child Goodness of God.
No, let name him after my name, Peter. Upon this rock I will build my church, and gate of hell shall not prevail over it.
Okay, I agree. Let's see what happened, then.
How dare you show your face to me? Didn't I warn you to leave my house? I'm tired of seeing your good-for-nothing face.
I want to tell you to come and eat before you go out.
Which food? Do you know how to cook? Abby, you want to poison me? Barren witch. Nonsense. Pastor, you are here.
Yes, Brother Peter, I'm here because your wife complained bitterly to me concerning on how you have been maltreating her because of her inability to bear you a child. She also said you are threatening to marry another woman. No, you must not do that. Remember, it is a sin before God. That your wife haven't give you a child does not mean you should stop loving her. You promised to love and cherish her no matter any condition, till death do it part. You must keep to that promise. I mean, this is the time you as a man should show her more love. Only then you will move God. Stop maltreating your wife. You are giving credit to the devil, because Bible say there's no barren woman in the land. It's just a delay. At the appointed time, heaven will visit you with your miracle child. Remember, if you divorce her and marry another woman, you have lose your part in heaven, and when you die you will go to hell, because you have disobeyed God's commandment, and every disobedient is sin.
Are you done talking? I think it's time you mind your own business. How I treat my wife is not your business. You don't tell me how to run my home. If I decide to marry another person, is not your concern. If I lose my part in heaven is not your business. After all, it is my soul we are talking about here.
Brother Peter, if you lose heaven you have lose everything. Hell is not a place to play with. It is very terrible and permanent. Unlike this earth that come and disappear. Whether you have 100 children you will still leave them behind. What matter in this world is where you will spend your eternity. Is not how many children you have. Because they are not the ticket to heaven. They are not permanent in your life either. But where you will be at the end of your journey is what will be permanent in your life. So what is more important? To lose your soul and gain the whole world, or to gain your soul and lose the whole world? Choose wisely.
You are saying that because you have all the children you want? Nonsense. Please excuse me. I'm going out before you came. So you are still sitting there crying. I told you to pack your things and get out of this house. You want to try me? You want to know what I can do? What is it? Is it by force to marry? I'm not marrying again. Leave my house.
But dear, what did I do to deserve this harsh treatment from you? Whatever it is, tell me. Let me ask you for forgiveness. Please don't send me away. My heart is breaking.
So you are asking me what you did? Now listen, you are useless. You are the biggest mistake in my life. There is nothing you are good at. Give me a child, you can't. Even though the child is crippled, I will manage, but you can't. And you are here asking me what you did to me. In fact, you have done everything wrong. Now get up from there now, and leave my house.
But I am not God. Is it my fault that I have not been able to give you a child? Do you think I'm happy about it? Please, my dear, let us wait on God. I'm sure He will remember us.
No, is my fault? Nonsense. Story for good for nothing people. My friend, leave my house. I'm tired of marrying you. Abina by force to marry. Leave my house. Let me bring in a fruitful woman. That will give me all the children I want.
What of the vow you made before the altar of God? You promised to take me to be your lawful wedded wife. You promised to love and cherish me in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, forsaking all others, and to keep yourself only unto me, until death do us apart. Have you forgotten so soon?
I am the one that made the promise, and I can break it any time I like. In fact, I care not about the vow. Now leave my house.
What of me? Don't you consider me too? The shame is too much for me. Please, my love, give me some time. Together we can sort things out. Remember, it cannot work except the two agree.
Listen, for your information, I have a woman that is already pregnant for me, and she is moving in soon. So you better pack out of this house, because I don't want her to meet you here. I'm going in to dress up so that I will go and bring her. Find your way before I come back.
What will be of me? How am I going to face this shame? I'm already a laughing stock. Now my husband has married another woman, and asked me to leave his house. God, why do you allow all these to befallen me? Why do you hate me so much? Why do you allow me to be born? If you know you hate me this much, who do I run to? Where do I go from here? You have failed me. My daughter, you are doing very well. No, I must go and see Pastor before he bring in another woman.
Madam, stop crying, and tell me what the problem is.
Pastor, my husband have asked me to leave the house. Please help me. Come and talk to him. He said he's going to bring in another woman. He doesn't seems to joking. He's serious this time around. Pastor, if that happens, I'm better off dead.
I can't believe your husband is still on this. But he is a child of God. He should know better. I have talked to him many times, but he remained adamant. In fact, the last time he walked out on me, accusing me of trying to deceive him, because I'm not in his shoe.
So what do I do?
Do nothing but keep praying to God to open his eyes, so that he can see that devil is at work. As a man, what he need to do, is to join his fate with his wife and declare fasting and prayer. Call upon God, then wait patiently for God to intervene. Since he refused to see reason, keep praying for him. I'm sure one day he will realize his mistake, and also know that every good thing have a price.
But Pastor, I don't have the heart. My heart is breaking. I can't stand the shame. I mighty die.
Stop saying that. You and him, who supposed to be ashamed and in pain? You or him? It is him that's supposed to be ashamed and in pain. 1. He is a covenant breaker. 2. He has loosed the promises of God. 3. He is heading to hell if he died in it. What gain is there to gain the whole world and lose your soul? 4. He has disobeyed God's will. That says one man, one woman. He has disobeyed God's commandment that warn against adultery and divorce, and every adulterer will have their part in hell. But you still have assurance of heaven. You have your mansion that is filled with all your desires. You still have God by your side. You have everything. You have future. That God keeps silent doesn't mean he will not judge everyone according to his work. Everyone will face judgment, and all those who disobey God's commandment will have their part in the lake of fire. Cheer up, child of God. God is by your side. He will surprise you. Stop crying. The only thing that worth crying for is to make heaven. Every other thing's doesn't worth it. Now go home and be happy.
Thank you, Pastor.
You are welcome.
God be my strength.
Welcome home, my dear. Feel at home. This house now belongs to you. Do as it pleases you.
Wow, nice home.
Do you like it?
Of course, is a nice place, with a nice man.
Wow. I love you. Thank you so much for coming into my life. Thank you again for carrying my child. Thank you again and again for doing what others cannot do. You are highly welcome.
Wow, am honored. I said it, they can't stand trials. Finally, they are separated. Now my kingdom will have peace.
Doctor, you said my son needs blood. Please take mine. I don't want to lose him. He's my only son.
Okay, but we first check you first, to know if your blood matches.
Of course it will match. Why won't it match? He's my flesh and blood.
I'm sorry, but the boy in question is not your son. Your blood doesn't match at all.
Doctor, please check again. Maybe you made a mistake.
Mr. Peter, you know me too well. I'm a professor in this. There is no way I can make a mistake. As a matter of fact, I doubted it at first, so I had to check again and again, to make sure I'm not making any mistake.
My heart? My heart. It doesn't worth it. There is nothing worth making you lose heaven. I made a mistake. I should have listened to my pastor, and wait on God's time. Beware of devil devices.
Yes, my pastor was right. The only thing that worth crying for is to make heaven, nothing else. Some women die because their husband sent them away and marry another person, for no just reason. It keeps surprising me, because it does not worth it. You are not God, and is not in your power to manufacture children, so why should you kill yourself, or run to Satan? All you need to do is to continue working in righteousness, try everything possible to make heaven, because if you do, you will have all the children you wanted, and the children there is permanent. There is no barren woman, it's just a matter of time, even if you don't have, and you have try everything possible, but no way, adopt and be happy. All children comes from God, and earth, or whatever you have, in this earth, is not permanent, because you must surely leave them behind. Fight for the most important, that is where you will spend your eternity. Don't allow devil to destroy your soul. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe, like and share. God bless you. And remember, Jesus loves you so much.